Happy Wednesday, everybody. Here's a forecast that will absolutely blow you away. That's right, strong winds on this Wednesday, and we are very dry. Don't have to tell you that. So, is it ever going to rain? Well, maybe there's some rain in that 7-day forecast. That's coming up after this.
Eastbound traffic in the suburbs. But as you go back to these, the Iowa City, I think anywhere between 6 to 12 inches in some places, especially in north central Iowa.
All right, let's get right to the forecast here. And we start with this watch warning and advisory graphic. You can see the counties and really everywhere in south central and central Nebraska shaded in brown. That is a high wind warning. It's in effect today on Wednesday until 8 o'clock tonight. That goes back into effect Thursday morning, I believe, at 7 a.m. and stays into effect until 8 p.m. Thursday night. Winds, obviously, and you can hear out there, they're just howling. But we'll see winds gusting upwards of 60 miles per hour through the time frame on Wednesday and again on Thursday. Now check out these current conditions from the Hastings Airport. 50 degrees right now. We're just about at our daytime high for today. The northwest winds sustained at 32 miles per hour, gusting to the low 50s, and they're just going to strengthen a bit as we get through the afternoon hours as well. So again, let's look at our current conditions right around the upper 40s to low 50s. A few clouds out there. We're just about at our high for today. Temperature-wise, and our current winds sustained in the low 30s. We expect those to strengthen through the rest of the day, and our gusts right now in the 40s to 50s. And again, we'll see some peak wind gusts around 60 miles per hour, especially in the early afternoon. We can thank a very strong cold front that came through the area earlier today for bringing us all those winds. Now, with the drought picture, it's not good. Now, I expect a new drought outlook coming out on Thursday, but this is how the last week has looked. And again, we're all abnormally dry to about into a moderate drought. This will continue to expand if we don't get more rainfall here in the very short term. The unfortunate side of this is just about a trace of precipitation expected over the next 48 hours or so. So it doesn't look good. And of course, no snow in the forecast, at least anything measurable in the next 48 hours or so as well. Look at our highs for today. A little bit below average. We should be in the mid to upper 50s. At least for this time of year. We're looking at forecast highs in the low 50s, so we're just about there for today. As we get through the overnight, the winds will back off, but it'll still be a breezy evening and overnight, where we'll see some sustained winds in the upper teens to 20s, with gusts maintaining in the 20s to 30s at the best. So our overnight lows will be right around freezing. We should have generally clear skies with a few clouds building in tomorrow. And here you can see we're only warming to the upper 40s in most places around the viewing area here as we go from the 30s to 40s throughout the day. And, of course, those winds will strengthen throughout the morning and afternoon hours, sustaining themselves at about 35 to 45 miles per hour with some gusts in the 50s, potentially to 60 miles per hour again. But I think as we get through Thursday night into Friday, we'll see the winds backing off. But there's a fly in the ointment with this, and that's coming up in the next graphic. And here you can see that 7-day forecast. Now, you look at this and you say, Tim, wow, this is fantastic. We're going to be in the 70s through the weekend and close to that in the next week. Well, we all know this time of year that when we warm up, what goes up must come down. And when we warm up, we have to have winds. So don't expect really a reprieve from the winds. They'll back off a little bit, but expect a breezy weekend. And then as we get into the work week, school week, I should say as well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, we'll see a very strong system coming through the nation's midsection. Probably more like Tuesday, Wednesday when it finally kicks out. Our winds will switch to the northwest, and the latter half of next week will be cooler than the way we started. And, of course, we'll have some wind and the potential for some rain probably Wednesday, maybe some snow with it as well. We'll see. It's a little too far out. And then on top of this, with the winds, we'll have to watch four chances for severe weather. I think the better chances will be further to our south, several hundred miles. But, again, any rain we can get would drastically help and maybe put a dent into the drought situation. So thanks for watching. That is a Check Your Forecast. Check out our website, nebraskaweather.tv. You can get the forecast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year as well. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.